Well, I just got done building the sunshade here for the old pontoon boat. Should work pretty well. And as long as I got the boat hooked up to the old Power Ranger here, I'm going to do some engine upgrades. Nothing major. I'm just going to add 2 extra cylinders to this. So, get it pulled into the garage and get started on that. Now you may be asking yourself, wait, if it fits in the garage, why did he build the sunshade for it? And that's simple. It doesn't fit in the garage. Only the back half does. And it's a real tight squeeze getting it in here. See, once the stucco was done on the building here and the garage door was installed, I lost a couple inches. And that couple inches is what the console and the steering wheel here needed to squeeze into the building. So if I took the steering wheel off, might be able to do it with the console, but I don't know. It's a tight squeeze either way, both getting it in here too. I only have like 2 inches on each side of the doors. I really don't like getting it in here. Staying outside, it won't hurt it. So, one of the reasons you only see me work on outboards is because I like them. And when it comes to doing things like this, you know, engine replacements, it's pretty easy. You unbolt it, you bolt on the new one. Now granted, the same could be said within the inboard motor, but there's a little more to unbolting it. Outboards, not so much. And when the boat falls apart, there's not much left of the hull. The engine is usually okay. Remove the engine and go on something else. Again, the same could be said with the inboard, but a little more to it. Alright, well, that's seized in there. Alright, pro tip. Put some grease on the shaft. You'll thank yourself, I think. That is really in there. That is quite surprising. Well, good to know. By the way, this is as tall as I can get the tripod. So that's where it's staying. Battery cables are disconnected. One thing I always get mixed up on is which is the shift and which is the throttle connector. So I'm going to label them when I take them off. Alright, T is for throttle. That makes sense. I like to see me screw that up. But I'll find a way. I know you can't see it, but this engine uses clips to secure the ends. So I'm going to use a pick to twist them out of there. Alright, let's get the steering cable out of here. Of course it's stuck too. Alright, I've just pulled the engine bolts off on the other side, so I'm going to get the engine hoist, hook it up to that hook, and support the motor, and pull out the other mounts here. Alright, bolts are removed. This thing should be ready to come off now. Most of the time, well, pretty much every hook. As the engine comes off, you got to get the steering cable out. Sometimes you got enough room to maneuver it by itself. Once the engine's loose, it's a lot easier. And when the other motor goes on, it'll go on first. So, out with the old, in with the, well, older. All right, just to make sure we're not going to have any problems with our steering, I'm going to remount that hole beforehand. It was fine. Now, clean up the threads here a little bit. Okay, I just cleaned up the old grease off of the steering shaft. Well, I cleaned the shaft and old grease just came with it. So, get some of the dealer grease here. It's the Evener Triple Guard. If you've never used it, you're missing out. It's great stuff because you can't wash it off. At least not with water. Alright, first unexpected problem. These anodes here aren't going to fit on this transom. So, slide the motor back, get those off. Engine is on and attached, which means I can get this engine hoist out of my way. Had a slight problem. The old power trim and tilt connector was over here on the side of the motor. New one is back here. Where'd it go? There it is, right there. So it sits right back here. So I needed to pull out a few more inches of cable, which wasn't easy, and means I had to go inside the console there and undo the zip ties that were making everything nice and bundled. And yeah, that meant going in the boat, and it's quite hot in there, so that sucked. But well, it's done, so no worries there. For our engine, spaghetti-o here. This wire pulled out. See that pin? Ain't supposed to be doing that. May still be okay. I'll look up what that one does. Pretty sure it's the black and yellow or the stop. So I'll look up what that does and see if it works still. Let's put a dab of grease right up in here so we don't have that little issue next time of it being stuck. Alright, shift and throttle cables are connected. If you've ever done this, you know how annoying it is to get this grommet back in there. But I toughed through it and got it on. So,
what is this for?
Hey, careful with that. That's oil. The baby's joining me. Hey, get away from there. Leave it. Thank you.
Is this
Oh, let's get the hood on.
So is this Papa?
No, those are mine. Now, I do take Papa's stuff frequently, Aiden, but not right now.
So is this a new motor, Dad?
Yeah, this is a new motor.
This is a new one. This is a 40V.
Careful with that. It might fall over.
Yeah.
Well, it definitely looks better back there. The old engine was pretty small. Looking at it, you know that shouldn't have been on there. Let's see how this goes. Let's go put it in the water. Okay, I have arrived at my buddy's house. He's gonna launch this for me. I can't launch here because it's just dirt, no ramp, and the Ranger gets stuck with a jet ski trailer, so it's sure not gonna launch this pontoon. I haven't showed the boat in a while. I got this new ladder. Plan is to attach that today. I also removed the hard top for these two biminis. Seems like a much better idea so far. The hard top didn't really fit in the garage because it added, I don't know, almost a foot really, probably more. So to get it in the garage before the stucco was done, I took it off. It was tearing in the wind. That top, I didn't want to have to make another one, so I bought these two things. They can lay flat when they're taken down, so it was a much better idea. So while I wait for Ryan to get up here, I'll get the tops out and sit here and wait. And we're off. The Ranger would have gotten stuck right there. And then it would have gotten stuck right there. And we'd be stuck still. Alright, now we're backing up, so the Ranger would have gotten stuck again. Alright, first start up here. Alright, engine is in the water. It's a key. And we're off. pretty genius to me, right? So these little sodas, you know, they cost more than just buying a 6-pack of full sodas. It's dumb.
I didn't realize.
So it's dumb to buy these things, you know.
Yeah.
But if you think about it, you're not usually you don't drink a whole soda when you're out on the boat. You just drink half of it, and then it sits in the cup holder and just gets boiling hot, and you dump it out anyway. I got little baby ones.
They fit into a baby ice chest.
Yeah. Not a bad idea, huh?
Not really at all. No.
So you're gonna drink, you know, your normal amount of soda, and then let it sit for later. Only nothing's gonna sit because
And a baby water bottle.
Yep. Well, same thing. You know, you drink half of the water bottle.
You got
and
the
then rest,
miniature of everything for your mini ice chest.
Yeah, exactly. And then it gets boiling hot, and then you don't drink it anyway. You get the little baby ones.
You finish it.
The only problem is my kids think it's for them, you know, and they're over here trying to take it all the time. Good plan though, huh? It's hard to tell the difference here in the video of the performance difference. So I would say if I had to put a number on it, I would say it's about 125% better than the 40 horsepower that was on here. I should have done this a long time ago. The engine seems like it's running fine. I do think I should replace those ignition coils, so I'll do that before the summer's end probably, but for the most part it's usable. I've turned it on and off many times, gone upriver for quite a ways, and it's given me no troubles at all. I got the cables and the idle speed kind of fine-tuned, and it seems like we're in pretty good shape. So all in all, pretty happy with it. I'm waiting for Ryan to retrieve my trailer now, and I'll get this thing out, and I'll go take the kids out for a while. There's a jet skier coming. I didn't want to do my slow idle turn his way, so I stopped, go ahead and go by. There's my trailer. So I guess that's it for now, folks. I will see y'all next time.